What are the 6 food items that impact longevity and our health the most?
Whenever the food is there, use the eyeball method. There's a proven science. If you have learned only one thing, if you have omega index of 8, that alone gives you 5 to 7 years of longevity. First time in the world, Fairmont took the initiative, the sleep tea.
Thali will change from a Punjabi thali to a longevity thali very soon, which Shiva sir AIWO did for me, 101 biomarker.
I only did his blood test. It is true. All.
I think the first question, Siva sir, I have to ask you, and that is the hack that all of us are looking at, right? Now, the good thing is in today's world, hack works as 5 things you need to do, and social media has made it even better. 5 things you need to do, 3 you need to eat, 4 you need to do before sleeping. So in that world of hacks, what are the 6 food items that impact longevity and our health the most?
Since you are saying 3 things, 6 things, the one thing is you should eat first. Okay? And you should eat with your wife, a family, or a friend. Don't eat alone, because one of the longevity hint is social connection. So sharing is caring. So eat with love. Second, remember while you are eating, your teeth is only in the mouth, not in the stomach. So most people, they don't grind the food. So you start grinding the food. Now I will answer the 6 things. The first thing, whenever the food is there, use the eyeball method. Look at your plate. Is there any legumes which has got protein and fiber? Second thing, look at any berries or pomegranate. Look at whether the food is cooked or you spray some high polyphenol olive oil, so that polyphenol helps you for your heart health and in your cognitive health. Then the next thing is, there's a proven science. If you have learned only one thing in this whole summit, the EPA DHA, the omega-3 index. The reason Indians don't have omega-3 is because they consume seed oil, they take more omega-6. So the ratio of AA-EPA ratio is down. In Japan, it has been successfully proved for the last 30 years, if you have omega index of 8, that alone gives you 5 to 7 years of longevity. So please eat the cheapest fish, sardine, mackerel. If you can afford, eat Scottish salmon. That will help you for your omega-3. And then, to protect yourself from cancer and everything, eat any of the cruciferous vegetable. Cabbage is a cruciferous vegetable, and a cheaper insurance will be a purple cabbage. And try to include some purple sweet potato or orange sweet potato. Orange sweet potato carries 1,410 times of more vitamin A than the orange potato. Okay? So look at all these 6. Use, my favorite is urud dal. Put your urud dal in the water, previously soak it. Use it for idli or use it for sundal without removing the skin. The skin has got anthocyanin and good fiber. Thank you.
Yeah, no, what I hear is eat what your ancestors were eating, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Or eat what is around you. But this whole conversation of good fat, fat is bad, fat is good. No, some fats are good, some fats are bad. This fat conversation has become a fad per se, especially last 3 years or so. What do you have to say about the good fat, bad fat conversation?
Avocado is a good fat. Olive oil is a good fat. That saturated fat is not good, but I like lamb. Eat little bit. Okay? And if you burn the fat, it won't affect you, because he said you practice fat. Those days we were all the king who went for hunting, okay, they eat only animals. You know, when the kings went to hunting, they took only 2 things with them, salt and ghee. Ghee is a good fat, by the way. And they hunt the animals. And then they put the animal, they put the salt, and they put ghee, and one more they took, Rajasthan chili. And that is how the lal mas was formed. You know the favorite dish, If people eat lalmas, that is how it has come. Okay? So the good fat, remember, avocado, olive oil, macadamia nut. In second grade, almond and walnut. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Rajiv, on to you. You know, you've had 3 decades of experience in hospitality, and I've followed your journey for a fair bit, and I've seen that transformation and how conscious you yourself have become towards both mental health, physical health, and overall well-being. And the industry has changed to adapt that, whether it is on our menus, whether it is on how our wellness programs looked 15 years ago to how they look now. How do you see that evolving? And, you know, I see you as a person who believes the whole back of the house has to believe in it as much as the guests, right? And so how has this philosophy, how you arrived here, and where do you plan to take it forward?
No, very interesting. You know, I'm so happy we're in a business of happiness more than hotels. It's not just about coming and sleeping in the hotels, but enjoying your life, eating well, working out well, sleeping well. Food is essential, right? My personal mindset as a hotelier, what was a year ago or 6 months ago, has changed as a hotelier. Before I met Chef Yu, I met Shiva sir, I met Vikramjit, and I had 3 biohackers sitting with me. I was always a hotelier which believes a word wellness. That was only where my mindset or limit was. Hotels always had spa, gym, restaurants, and that's what we were limited, and that's what we were offering to all the guests around the world. And then this word which is behind us, longevity, came in my life because of these 3 gentlemen, right? And we went into deep thought, and thanks to Mr. Chatwal, our ownership, it was his vision to put first time in any hotel around, in India especially, a longevity suite up where we had all beautiful machines to take our life to a different level of happiness. And food is a essential part of it. And that's where my team, ourselves as hotelier, we went back and we said, we don't want to serve any more wellness cuisine in the hotel. We want to serve a longevity cuisine. It's more reactive. We want to do preventive things, right? Get the right ingredients, which is scientifically proven, right, into our kitchens. Look at the coffee breaks, what we are doing today. We are talking about colors. We're talking about right amino acids and whatever benefits it will go. So the thinking of a hotelier is changing. That's what we are doing. The first longevity summit in any hotel in India where we all sitting. And this is a start which need to go to every restaurant, every kitchen in our homes, every hotel around the country. It's having those simple ingredients where the values we don't know and it exists so much. So I'm very, very proud that, I myself tried, and Shiva sir knows about it. I'm a hotelier who had a high cholesterol 2 months ago because of my sleeping habits, entertaining as a general manager a lot of guests, a lot of gin tonics in my life, a lot of food from around the world in different cuisines. And then came in front of me a report card, which Shiva sir, AIWO did for me, 101 biomarker. And I had a reflection in front of me that where I'm going and what I want to do. Do I want to be in that state in end of my journey where 12 years I will have a suffering span? And the answer was no at all. What should I do? And that's where I changed myself. For last 2.5 months, 0 sugar in my life, 0 gin and tonics, no alcohol, no carbohydrates, no rice,
Amazing.
No potato, no wheat. I am eating absolutely great proteins, great fiber in quantity of portions. I'm sleeping well, I'm enjoying it. And guess what? After 1 month, we did again our test. They all did my test on me, and my cholesterol is back to normal, right? Absolutely normal. 0 supplements, anything. So that tells clearly, and it gives me more energy and confidence when I can do it. And my mother is diabetic, right? She's been diabetic. So I'm thinking, what can I do to benefit not only my mother, but millions of guests who come on my kitchens in my hotel every day, on that door. We are the first hotel who's launching a longevity menu with these 2 great gentlemen in our hotel, right? At Fairmont, Mumbai, you will get absolutely amazing food. There's a tea which we are putting in our tea lounge in Medlin de Proust, where we will make sure you sleep very well. Fresh chamomile tea with magnesium and glycine. So a lot of food and health things, we are moving from just a wellness name to longevity, scientific proven recipes designed by this. We are going to serve to weddings. We are going to serve to conferences. We are going to serve to every guest who walks in-room dining. That thali will change from a Punjabi thali to a longevity thali very soon.
I think I just appointed him as AIWO ambassador. Because we both went to the thing and I taught him why you should take glycine. Because glycine is an amino acid which your body requires 13 grams. In Simlan presentation also, he said you should need to take glycine. Unfortunately, your body will produce only 3 grams. So if you need one thing to take supplement, take 5 grams of glycine in the morning and 5 grams in the evening before sleep. And the reason you need to take magnesium is it is an item responsible for 400 cofactors. So if you take magnesium threonate, it will cross your blood-brain barrier and it will help you in 400 different ways. So Mr. Rajiv mixed 2 grams of magnesium threonate, 5 grams of glycine, and the sleep tea was born with the chamomile because the chamomile has got epigenetic. And tonight, you can go to the coffee shop and you can try the sleep tea. First time in the world, Fairmont took the initiative of introducing, because I checked it in AI, is there anybody in the world has introduced a sleep tea in a hotel with a glycine and epigenetic and magnesium threonate? Congratulations, Rajiv, he did. And he's very enthusiastic about the health. And whatever he said last 2 months, he changed it. True. I only did his blood test. It is true. All in green color. For the cardiac doctors, his APOB is 50. His LDL is 55. He has the best result in this whole of this room for his heart. Because I want him to serve me with a good food for a long time. Okay, thank you.
No, I think this is wonderful. I think personally, having been a hotelier, and this probably is a message for all the other hoteliers as well beyond Fairmont. I think we need to start with our hotel first. We are very stressful and toxic spaces that make people work for very long hours. And we should create a back-of-the-house program that allows the staff to absorb in the idea of well-being and wellness, for it to literally translate in essence and intent that we spoke about. So and I think that's something that we should always, we should endeavor towards in an industry that is otherwise very hectic. And another thought that I'm going to leave is for everybody who's from the industry. In my learning, the joy, people often speak about what is the reason for your whatever limited success. And I say I was able to take in everything complicated that I learned in 3 decades and to be able to simplify it, to be able to had in a teaspoon. And I think the next job for people sitting in this room is to be able to make it non-prescriptive, to be able to simplify it, to be able to make it bite-sized. That is going to be the real win. The best use of our doctorates and of our degrees is when we are able to speak to the common man in the common man's language. And I hope between the hoteliers who create a program for the back of the house and the industry, we're able to create an ecosystem that speaks to all, answers to all, and solves for all. That is all I got. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Can I give you one hint? The last hint for all of you. You don't need any of us. Take your recipe, put it in ChatGPT, and say, make it healthy. Okay? When just you have to...
Or another way to do it is if you think something's very tasty, always remember the second bite is only going to taste not as good as the first one.
That is
so
called...
if you can extract the maximum from a bite for your senses, you don't need to go on to the second, the third, the fourth. You need to know where to stop.
No.
Fundamentally.
I will explain the science behind it. That is called law of diminishing marginal utility.
Diminishing returns, yeah.
Economic theory. So take any food, 3 spoons. Okay? And as he rightly chef said, the intent, if you just have an intent to become healthy, put any recipe within 15 seconds, the ChatGPT will convert into ChatGPT or Claude. I'm not a shareholder in both, so use anything. Okay? And you can get a healthy food. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.